Minnesota Fighting Vikings superstar wide receiver Adam Ezekiel Thielen has been a hot takes machine recently, which is great because it makes this gig a lot easier. Steelers Bears Monday Night Football debacle. Cassius Marsh of the Bears called for taunting when the Steelers were stuck on 4th and 15. And was it taunting? No, absolutely not. Cassius Marsh was pumped, big time play, getting off the field, trying to steal a win in Pittsburgh. And, there was a number of horrible officiating calls, mostly a win against the Bears, but, suck to suck, whatever. But taunting calls this year have been atrocious around the league. And during the offseason, they made it a new emphasis. They want to clean up the image of the league. Like, no talking. How dare you talk junk after you made a big play? This is a sport for kids and for families. Won't someone please think of the children, etc. But it's sporadic. It's massively sporadic. Guys are getting taunting penalties for just saying, yeah, little Kobe fist bump, and that's it. Meanwhile, Tyreek Hill still can do, right? But it's subjective, and it can massively swing a game. Because think of the Steelers. 4th and 15, you were dead. You got a get out of jail free card with a new set of downs. It's insane. It's insane. Plus, to be honest, it's like holding. You could honestly call it every single play. Every time someone says something to an opposing player, that could qualify as taunting. That's why it's so subjective, and I hate it. I hate it. And a lot of people do think that the NFL is scripted, like pro wrestling. They think that it's rigged. Now, I certainly don't think it is, but calls like these that change the outcome of games make the conspiracy theories run deeper than this V. Woo! Free air conditioning. Adam Thielen, like we mentioned. Oh, yeah, this is Adam Thielen video. He weighed in on the influx of taunting calls. And pro golfer Justin Thomas weighed in initially. And, of course, golf. So him and Thielen go way back. Just saw the entire highlights of the NFL game last night. East Coast Sports, whatever. Is the swagger and confidence not part of football? I get it to an extent. Seems like refs are feeling very empowered this season and impacting games. What y'all think? And then Thielen quote tweeted him, "It's taking the fun out of the game. Also, these calls are affecting games when they have nothing to do with the game. I think it's time that these refs are full-time employees and have to study and know the game just like the players, coaches, and have accountability." Thielen tweeted this at 10:05 a.m. on Tuesday. It's not in the heat of the moment, as you saw the play live on Monday night. It's not after a few Castle Dangers or Grey Ducks. It's whatever. But yeah, time to think about it. And the cold light of day decided to have that take, which means that he means it. And I think a lot of players around the league are absolutely in agreement, where you see these calls, these Lulu calls all over the place, where it really is affecting the outcome of a game. Because when so many games are tight, especially Vikings games, and if it comes down to one score, guess what? Getting bailed out on 4th and 15 with a free first down and 15 yards, that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. It is. And maybe refs do need to be full-time. Maybe at least the head referees on every single game need to be full-time employees. Maybe the NFL needs to explore that, because these part-time weekend warrior dudes who have day jobs and then fly into these NFL cities to throw flags all willy-nilly, you can't have it. You can't have it. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And the fact that some of these calls come down to just human judgment, no. An ill-timed taunting penalty will eventually cost a team a big-time game, whether it's a rivalry game for the division, whether it's a playoff game, hell, maybe even the Super Bowl. Right? Because showing emotion in the direction of an opponent, by definition, could be construed as taunting. And if you're the other team, God, I would hate to see this. So drawing penalties can become a skill set where, hey, if you're locked in the heat of moment and then someone's talking to you near the ref and then you're like, oh, I'm so offended, and then they get the penalty, it's a slippery slope, man. It is. So I understand the notion of wanting to clean things up, clean up the trash talking, the blah, 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 all that stuff. It's a family show. It's not. You have grown-ass men basically trying to batter each other for a ball, and then some words will be said. And it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, huh? But just wait. Just wait. The fact that the needle is moving because everyone saw it up close and personal on primetime nationally televised game, you just wait. Mark my words. Save this little clip. Some team will lose a playoff game or a big-time game because of a stupid taunting penalty. Here's what will happen. There will be a field goal to win it. One team's down by 2, kick a field goal, try and get the win. They miss, and then the team that won in the moment celebrates, yeah, or says something to the defeated opponent. Well, better luck next year. Taunting penalty, 15 yards, re-kick, they make it. That's what will happen. And I'm not here for it, man. Thielen is absolutely right here. Like Thielen, he's had some takes, but he's spot on all the time. Just like Minnesota's. Like, we don't talk much, well, except for me. And then we're always right, well, except for me. Anyways, let us know your thoughts on Adam Thielen's thoughts on the taunting calls. He's right. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Put a little something in Venmo. Pay that man his money. And then maybe we'll buy a full shirt. Who knows? But until next time, Skol, production value.